Part C, page 7. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear several talks. After each talk, you will hear some questions. The talks and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Here is an example. On the recording, you hear, "Listen to an instructor talk to his class about painting."
Artist Grant Wood was a guiding force in the school of painting known as American Regionalist, a style reflecting the distinctive characteristics of art from rural areas of the United States. Wood began drawing animals on the family farm at the age of 3, and when he was 38, one of his paintings received a remarkable amount of public notice and acclaim. This painting, called American Gothic, is a starkly simple depiction of a serious couple staring directly out at the viewer.
Now listen to a sample question. What style of painting is known as American Regionalist? In your test book, you read A. Art from America's inner cities. B. Art from the central region of the United States. C. Art from various urban areas in the United States. D. Art from rural sections of America. The best answer to the question, what style of painting is known as American Regionalist, is D. Art from rural sections of America. Therefore, the correct choice is D. Now listen to another sample question. What is the name of Wood's most successful painting? In your test book, you read A. American Regionalist. B. The Family Farm in Iowa. C. American Gothic. D. A Serious Couple. The best answer to the question, what is the name of Wood's most successful painting, is C. American Gothic. Therefore, the correct choice is C. Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Questions 39 through 42. Listen as a chemistry professor begins a lecture.
Before I start today's lecture, I'd like to make sure that you know everything you need to know about the exam that we're having on Friday. The exam will cover the first 3 chapters in the chemistry textbook, plus any additional information from the class lectures. So be sure to study your class notes in addition to the 3 chapters in the text. The exam will be mostly multiple choice. You'll have 50 multiple choice questions and 2 short written essay answers. You'll have an hour and a half for the exam. You'll need about an hour for the 50 multiple choice questions and about 30 minutes for the 2 essays. Any questions about the exam? Okay then, let's get on with the lecture.
Number 39. What information is covered on the exam? Number 40. What types of questions are included on the exam? Number 41. How much time will the students have for the exam? Number 42. What will the students probably do next? Questions 43 through 46. Listen as a tour guide describes Alcatraz.
As the boat continues on out to Alcatraz Island, let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to see. As you can clearly see from here, Alcatraz is a rocky island out in the middle of San Francisco Bay. The name Alcatraz comes from the Spanish word for pelican, which is a type of bird. When a Spanish explorer discovered the island in 1775, there were many, many pelicans living on the island and no people. The first prison was built on Alcatraz in 1848, and Alcatraz remained in use as a prison until 1963. During that time, 39 men tried to escape from the island by swimming across the bay. Of the 39 men who tried to escape, 24 were recaptured, 10 died, and 5 were never heard from. Since 1972, Alcatraz has been open to the public for tours. In a moment, you'll be able to walk through the empty prison cell blocks and get an idea of what prison life was like here in the past.
Number 43. Where does this talk take place? Number 44. What is a pelican? Number 45. How many men tried to escape from Alcatraz? Number 46. What is true about Alcatraz today? Questions 47 through 50. Listen to a talk about a new type of plant.
Today I'd like to discuss something new that botanists may be bringing us in the near future. Plants that produce plastic. I'm not talking about artificial plants made from plastic. I'm talking about living, growing plants that produce a plastic-like substance. The natural plastic from these plants has at least one major advantage over the artificial plastic that's so common today. This new plastic from plants biodegrades quickly, which means that it's much better for the environment. Today's artificial plastic biodegrades very slowly. When people finish with plastic products and throw them away, the plastic remains intact for years. These unused plastic products are covering the earth and causing quite a problem. Perhaps the new, natural plastics from plants can help to solve that problem.
Number 47. What type of plants is the woman discussing? Number 48. What is the major advantage of the new natural plastic? Number 49. What is the problem with today's artificial plastic? Number 50. This lecture might be given in which course?